Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Rice's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Clemson's offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, this safe. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Freeman. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Must convert here on third down and will avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun running play call.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Here's the second down play. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Freeman. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Catch made on the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This drive has now reached the red zone. Handoff heading left. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little...
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Freeman. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the runner takes off to his right. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Dropping back, it's Freeman. The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield, allows the defense to be able to get after him, but back-to-back sacks. Now it's 3rd down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
It's a good job by this defense rallying the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got 3rd and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator. Maybe bring...
He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here.
Hold it.
Oh, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. Will be backed up and have to try it again. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw over the middle. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the... Well, so much hype and anticipation about this game, Kirk. They come...